Heaven Daily Devotional by Pastor Adebayo. Today is Sunday, January 22nd, 2023. Topic: Flames of Fire, Part 2. Memory verse: Romans chapter 12, verse 2. Romans 12:2. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good, and acceptable, and perfect will of God. Bible reading: 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verses 14 to 18. 2 Corinthians 6, 14 to 18. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion hath light with darkness? And what concord hath Christ with Belial? Or what part hath he that believeth with an infidel? And what agreement hath the temple of God with idols? For ye are the temple of the living God. As God hath said, I will dwell in them, and walk in them, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. Wherefore come out from among them, and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you, and will be a father unto you, and ye shall be my sons and daughters, saith the Lord Almighty. Message: Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many, to wrest judgment. Exodus chapter 23, verse 2. Exodus 23:2. Fire does not follow trends. It remains the same all the time. Fire is fire. It is not frozen today, liquid tomorrow, and vapor the next day. Fire is always fire and remains in one state. It does not copy anything or anyone else. It remains in its own state. I remember a time when the custom amongst men of God in Nigeria was to wear a flowing robe, Agbada. It was their way of proclaiming, we have arrived. I don't have anything against the Agbada. It is a traditional attire in many Nigerian cultures, and I do wear it now and again. However, I refuse to follow the trend of wearing it all the time. One man of God said to me then, I like you, but I don't like the way you dress like a hunter, apparently referring to the conservative French suits I often wear. I told him I was not a hunter, but rather a soldier of Christ. Fire does not blend in with its environment, rather it affects it. You must stand apart. You cannot afford to do something simply because others are doing it. Fire does not conform. It is not afraid to stand alone. Fire does not yield to peer pressure. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 10. Proverbs 1:10 says, when sinners entice you, don't consent. It doesn't matter how enticing the new trend is. If it is not in line with the word of God, reject it. In 1 Kings chapter 18 verse 22. 1 Kings 18:22. Baal was worshipped across the land of Israel, but Elijah set himself apart. He did not blend with the others around him because he was fire. It doesn't matter if everyone is doing what is against God's will. Because you are fire, you cannot join them. 2 Corinthians chapter 6 verses 16 to 17. 2 Corinthians 6, 16 to 17. Urge Jesus to come out from among unbelievers. Matthew chapter 5 verse 16. Matthew 5:16 says that we should let our light shine before men, that they may see our good works and glorify our Father in heaven. How will they see the works of God in you when you are always trying to blend with people who are doing the works of the devil? Reflection: check yourself. Have you been following worldly trends? Bible in 1 year. Exodus chapter 21 to chapter 23. Exodus chapter 21 to chapter 23. Aim for today. Take my life and let it be. God bless you.